y'all. So I told y'all in the previous video, this is part 3, and so I'm not going to really be saying much. I'm just going to be reading. I had a little excerpt from something that I wanted, an excerpt from something that I wanted to read to y'all before I finish this, I guess, teaching word from the Lord that he wanted me to share with you all. And this book is tattered and torn because it's used, okay? But this book, it says, "It's Come Away, My Beloved." I don't know if any of you know this book, but it is an amazing book. I will put the link to it below if any of you all would like to purchase it. It's on Amazon, and it's the most amazing book you all could ever purchase as a child of God. If you are, the Lord speaks to me through and has spoken to me through this book. And my sister, she also has a channel as well, Vessel of Light. She has the book, and she can also attest to the fact that this book right here, y'all, my mom was the one that actually told me about this book and how powerful it is. And so I picked it up for myself. And so as y'all can see, it is real tattered and torn up, okay? It's really tattered and torn because I used it up a lot. I use it a lot. I think I probably read every single part of it, every section of it, because Lord speaks through this. I want to explain what the book is before I read from it. I'm about to read something from it, and I'm in accordance with what was spoken about in the previous video, which I will also put at the end of this video so y'all can go watch that. This is a book by the author Francis J. Roberts, and basically this book is a collection of, you know, when you sit before God and the Lord just gives you sort of something like what happens, you know, with me when I sit before the Lord and I have a journal specifically for when the Lord gives me a word to deliver. It's sort of like the same thing, except this person, God bless their soul, because the Lord led them to make a book, a collection of the words that he brought before this person, to create a collection of what he spoke to this person in their quiet time so that it can be encouragement to others. So I'm going to read a little excerpt from it. And this excerpt is actually the same topic. It's about praise. The excerpt is actually called Dynamos of Praise. That's what the title of this is. Really is so perfect for what God was talking about praise and about the power of it, and that it really has power. And it's actually the importance of your praise and your worship in this hour of warfare. When I was reading it, the Lord gave me that and said, hey, listen, I want you to go and talk to your brothers and sisters. So I'm going to read this and then I'll be done. It says, "Oh, my child, lean upon me, for I am thy helper." Now these are God breathed. All of these are God breathed. They are God breathed, you guys. Seriously, God breathed on this person's pen, and they wrote it in the book, and then they done pushed it out. It's been such a blessing to me. So I just have to, it says, "Oh, my child, lean upon me, for I am thy helper. I am thy shield and thy buckler. I am thy strong tower and support. No evil shall befall thee, for thou art surrounded and protected by my presence, and no evil can touch me. Let thine heart rejoice in me, and occupy thine heart with praise." Occupy your heart with praise. Let praise occupy your heart. "There is no need that I will not fulfill as ye praise and worship," as you praise and worship, "both your needs and the needs of others. Man has contemplated the power of faith and of prayer, but only rarely have I revealed to men this far greater power of praise. For by prayer and faith doors are open, but by praise and worship great dynamos of power are set in motion. For by prayer and faith doors are open, but by praise and worship great dynamos of power are set in motion." As like when a switch is thrown at an electric power plant, the praise and the worship. So what God was speaking to this person was, when you praise and when you worship, it does something different. And says praying for specifics is like requesting light for individual houses in various scattered places, while worshiping and praise flood the whole area with available current. "I do not discount prayer and petitions. I only show you a more marvelous way, a faster means of bringing more help to more people with less elapse of time. So many need me, and there is so little time available. So turn loose thy praises, and in proportion to thy liberality ye shall see my generosity expressed and in infinite magnitude." And that's all I'm going to read from that. And also the other day, I want to tell you, the Lord was talking to me about the magnitude of his generosity that he wants to pour out on his children, and that the meaning of generosity is being plentiful, large, or abundant, right? So the Lord wants to show that toward his children. And when we begin to really praise, begin to think, change the posture of your prayer, to praise and to worship, and stop asking God for things now, because God already knows what you need. He knows what your needs are, right? He already knows those things. He doesn't need you to tell him anymore. He doesn't need you to continue to go to him and continue asking him. He needs you to begin thanking him now, in that posture of thankfulness and gratefulness for what he has done, or what he's doing for you. Stop asking him to do it. He's already in the process, if it is his will, of doing it. Your job now is, all you got to do is literally praise and thank him for it, right? So that's it for this video. I'm done. Yeah, so again, this is part 3 of the other video, so remember, that's why I'm not talking that much in this one. Everything that was said that the Lord gave me to share about praise is in that other one, so I'll put it at the end of this video for you all to watch. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.